News about the global snowstorm that occurs once in 100,000 years has spread throughout the world, with temperatures in some northern cities dropped to over 100 degrees below zero. Many people tried to evacuate to the south, but many also froze to death on the way. Tian Lin asked for help in the resident group that his grandson had been hungry for 2 days and offered a high price to buy food. Some residents started selling instant noodles at high prices and other foods at unreasonable prices. Zhang Yi, who observed the situation, amused to see them oblivious to the threat of a greater disaster. Sometime later, Sunhe, a rich man, started buying food at high prices because he realized that money was meaningless in conditions like this. Single mother also asks for help, revealing that her daughter is almost starving to death. Zhang Yi get to know this woman from his previous life, where he and his daughter survived long enough for 10 days after freezing temperatures hit. Zhang Yi stayed comfortable at home while relaxing. His phone rang as soon as he saw who was calling him. Zhang Yi, smiling and opening a video call, Zhang Yi joked about them looking thinner, while the two women tempted to see the amount of food that Zhang Yi had. They asked how Zhang Yi still had so much food and why does it look warm in his apartment. Zhang Yi explained casually that his house was very warm and even had Yuking's enchanted fireplace. Hopes that Zhang Yi will immediately invite him to his apartment. Zhang Yi firmly refuses Yuking's request and sarcasm. Yuking was angry and felt insulted. Zhang Yi said that Yuking needed food, he could ask for it from the rich men he usually took advantage of. Coldly, Zhang Yi hung up the phone. Yuking, who feeling insulted, throwing his phone to the floor, he realized that the man he once considered stupid was now much more smarter than he thinks. Friend, come on. King praises Zhang Yi. He considers now Zhang Yi better than the rich men they usually meet. King and his friends end up getting into a fight, physical, but even though they fight they still maintain their friendship. On the other hand, the government announced through television that the snow disaster is getting worse and electricity supply will only be available at night with low voltage. The main power plants are no longer functioning and everyone is being asked to conserve energy now. Everyone is starting to realize that this disaster is not going to end anytime soon. Still feeling upset with Zhang Yi, Yuking took his phone and called Shuang, telling him how Zhang Yi tried to ruin his self-esteem. Just because Zhang Yi had food,